Let's go to number 6. Joey McGuire. I love Joey McGuire. That is not a secret. I had him ranked fifth, which is very controversial probably to a lot of you folks in the comments because you're like, what has he done there? Fair. You had him ranked at eighth. All right, I'll start because I'm the Joey McGuire defender. The only Big 12 team with the top 25 recruiting class, Joey McGuire. Texas Tech consistently, they used to be lucky to get a top 50 class, right? What Joey McGuire there is doing in terms of talent acquisition in both recruiting and the transfer portal is unbelievable. And I think he's made some good hires in the coaching staff, notably Tim DeRuyter. I think it was a really good hire. Now, the defense wasn't the best last year, but they're continuing to bring in talent. So I believe in that. You get a guy like Michael Hudson, Will Hammond at quarterback was really good. Yeah, sure, Tyler Shuck transferred out of there. They might not win the Big 12 next year. Big whoop. Big whoop. They were in so many close games this year that they could have won. Yeah, sure, they didn't beat Wyoming in Laramie. All right. How many teams beat Wyoming in Laramie this year? One. Texas, barely. Did Air Force beat Wyoming even? I don't know that they did either. So crazy stuff happens in Laramie, man. Crazy stuff happens in Laramie. Plus, they didn't realize that they had a guy in Taj Brooks until later. Is that Joey McGuire's fault and his coaching staff? A little bit. A little bit. But I really like Joey McGuire a lot. First of all, I think the last 2 years, what has he had? Is that 14 wins in the last 2 years? Texas Tech, that's already
15.
on 15 last 2 years. That's already more than on par. Plus 2 bowl wins. For Texas Tech, that's build the guy a statue already. Come on. So I like where he's going. I think them and TCU and UCF are all huge players in the future of the Big 12. And oh, hey, let's not put a ton of stock in recruiting, right? I still believe Joe McGuire is a really good coach. He's winning games at Texas Tech. He's winning games at Texas Tech. He beat Oklahoma and Texas in the same year. I don't even know the last time that happened in Texas Tech. Maybe the first time in its program history. This is his first year. Joe McGuire is a good head coach, folks. Hate to break it to you. Now you had him at eight. Give us some reasoning behind where you had him. You saw him top half, but lower than guys like you had him lower than Gus Malzahn. You had him lower than Matt Campbell.
Malzahn and Campbell and Sonny Dykes, who we'll get to, three guys that they gave him the nod because Joey McGuire is such a small sample size, and I've seen them build and sustain a program. Or Sonny Dykes to be like, hey, boom, you had 1 year really good, but it was damn good, right? You hit lightning in the bottle. And with Campbell, he's been a perennial contender in the Big 12 at a pretty below average program there. And Gus Malzahn, obviously success at Auburn for a long time and now building up UCF, recruiting well. But I love McGuire, as you do too. I think he's doing it the right way. We knew it was going to be a while, right? Matt White or Matt Wells didn't leave the program. Great state. What McGuire's doing is he's got a plan to recruit well and recruit the state of Texas really well. Their 24th ranked class that you keep going about, 21 signees, 20 of them from in-state Texas. The only other one is a JUCO guy from California. That is key to success, and that includes a guy like five-star Micah Hudson, freshman All-American. Watch this guy, Will Hammond, stud Elite 11 quarterback, Elias Davis, right, Elite 4-star tackle, a couple of really good guys. Yeah, I
In the
love it. In the
portal.
portal,
What
they're
about the
bringing
portal?
in
Josh
Josh Kelly.
Kelly?
Josh Kelly's a
Oh my
monster,
gosh. Go check out our video.
monster.
We love Josh Kelly. And then do yourself a favor, watch his highlights, specifically from the Oregon State game. Do yourself a favor.
He is incredible. And yes, Tyler Shuck, to me, I think is a big time loss. But I like Brent Barron, right? One of the highest ranked recruits that um Texas Tech has brought in ever, but also, obviously Joey McGuire. And I think you pair him with Micah Hudson. He was still a young guy last year. He kind of got thrown in. We'll see what happens this year with the whole offseason to get it right. I just yeah, the recruiting, the stability that I think he's going to have eventually. He's going to be a guy that's going to climb and continue to climb this list. I do, if you want to say, hey, who's going to win a Big 12 title first, McGuire or Matt Campbell or Gus Malzahn, right? I think it's going to be McGuire, like just because I believe in how well he's recruiting and everything like that comes with the state of Texas Tech and the state of Texas in general. So yeah, I don't hate it. I like 5 is a little rich for me at this state, but also in a couple years, I think Joe McGuire, um, 6 and 5, 5 and 6 is just about right, maybe even higher.
Yeah, I'm trying to find the last time that they won a conference championship. That would be in 1994 in the Southwest Conference. Bummer, man. Bummer. Last time that they even had a chance was 2008 with Mike Leach, that crazy year. Everyone knows about that year. But if you're telling me, CD, that Joey McGuire has a legitimate better chance to win the Big 12 championship than, I don't know, almost every single other coach on this entire list, then you're telling me that Joey McGuire is a damn good coach. So I'm going to say I'm putting him in my top 5.